What's up? I'm Pat from the band Movements, and this is Amped.
How does it feel to be playing 2000 Trees this year for the first time?
Oh man, we're super excited to play at Trees. This is like, one, it's the first time that we've been to this festival, but we've heard nothing but good things about it. So many of our friends and peers are playing today, and all weekend, but primarily today. We've got a lot of friends on the lineup, and I think it's going to be a really fun show. I'm hoping that the crowd is really receptive and really fun, and yeah, I'm excited for it.
I've been to some of your UK shows before, and people go absolutely mental.
Yeah.
I have the highest of expectations.
Yeah, me too. Hell yeah.
So you guys released Ruckus just
about a year ago.
3 weeks ago you released a new single, Great Stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's next?
Oh man, what is next? I guess we've got a pretty busy next 6 months or so of touring still. We've been pretty busy with touring since Ruckus came out, and the shows have been awesome. Seeing the growth from this record has been unbelievable, better than what we could have ever expected. But yeah, we've got some more touring going on this year. We're doing the U.S. and Canada with Turnover in September, When We Were Young Festival in October, and then Latin America all of November. So pretty busy back to back, and then. Yeah, next year, some more tentative touring plans, and then hopefully writing a new record. We'll see what kind of happens with all of that. Nothing's really set in stone. We're just kind of going with the flow, allowing this record to take the time that it needs to take, and just seeing what happens with it all. Really.
Amazing. So how have things been since release Ruckus last year?
Really cool. Yeah, it's been really validating to see the growth from this record. Obviously, putting out something new and putting out something that maybe is a little different than what fans of Movements might be expecting. It's nerve-wracking. It's a little scary. And I think that we've been extremely pleasantly surprised at how amazing the reaction has been. Our shows have never been bigger. The crowds have never been better. The energy is there. People are loving the new songs. For the first time maybe ever in our career, we're playing brand new songs and having kids know those songs more than the old songs. That's unbelievable, that feeling. So it's been really cool. It's been an extremely humbling year, and we're just excited to keep going and see where it goes.
That you perfectly segued into my next question, really. So many people, even if you think you've not heard of Movements, a lot of people know you for songs like Daily, Colorblind and stuff, which people I see very anyway, I've seen full runs of people cry.
Yeah.
And it's a really emotional, powerful.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys have changed your sound quite a lot, and it's still amazing. But how do you feel musically you've changed? Has it gone with just over time, with personal growth, or?
Yeah, I think that there was a lot of pressure on us, right? Because Feel Something was sort of a significant cultural moment within our world of music. And it wasn't one that we expected. Obviously, we were, confident in the music that we were making, but we didn't know that it was going to become what it became. And having to then follow that up was scary. Because how do you follow up something that people regard as oh, they'll never top this, right? And I think for a while we were trying too hard to pander towards what people were expecting Movements to be. I think for our second record, No Good Left to Give, we did do that a bit. We were too focused on what should a Movements record sound like? What should the follow-up to Feel Something sound like? Or what should, all of these should questions. And I think ultimately, when it came time to write our third record, so to write Ruckus, we all sort of realized that that wasn't truly being authentic to ourselves. And that's not to say that we didn't like the music that we wrote for the second album. The second album has some of my favorite songs we've ever written on it, but I think we all collectively agreed that we were going to take any preconceived notions about what Movements should be and throw it out the window. Because ultimately, Movements should be whatever we are feeling like it should be. It should be whatever we naturally create when we get in a room together, the four of us, and we just write music. Because that's what we've always done, And consistently over the years, our influences, our tastes have changed. And I think trying too hard to stay in one era just for the sake of the fact that that's what people might expect from us. I think that feels like we're not being true to ourselves.
Yeah.
And so we decided, like, nah, we're just going to get in a room and we're going to write and we're going to see what happens. And that's what we did. And every single day it was a different inspiration. It was a different idea. It was something new that we were bringing to the table. And a lot of the times that was scary. So we're like, oh, fuck, like, this is really not a movement song. But then
there's movement
just
right now.
But just like, exactly, just that sentence, right? This is not a movement song. We had to correct ourselves and be like, no, this is a movement song because we're the ones doing it and we feel good about it. So at the end of the day, a movement song could sound like anything. And I think that that's a really fun thing about our band is that there's something for everybody. It's extremely diverse. And again, it's not to discredit any of the old stuff. We're still so proud of the old stuff and so thankful for everything that the old stuff has done for our band. But being able to grow and change and have our fan base grow and change with us is unbelievable, and it's been the most incredible experience ever.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love that. So with like such a good strong repertoire of songs out now, what's your favorite song on your current set list to perform and why?
I would say my favorite song to perform live right now is I Hope You Choke. It's got
such a good song.
Yeah. I think I tend to judge how good a show went, not based on our own performance, but based on how much the crowd was interacting with us.
You can't help but not like.
Yeah, I can't help it, you know. And that is always one of the biggest moments on our set. It always has so much energy, so much hype. It seems like people really like the song, and it's been really fun to play that song live.
I tell you what, the first time I heard it live, it was a real cathartic experience of like whatever shit I was going through in my life at the moment. And I feel like that's another reason why people just go so nuts for it. It's so, like, it's specific on a feeling, but not specific on an experience.
Yeah, exactly. It can kind of mean whatever you want it to mean.
Absolutely. Right. What can we expect from Movements in 5 years' time? Where are you going to be?
Oh, fuck me. I don't know. 5 years' time, man. Hopefully still doing the damn thing, you know? I guess, like, we're confident in our ability to continue to grow and maintain this band for a long time. But we're also realistic, you know? Like, if for whatever reason, like, people started, like, not really fucking with new music that we put out and, like, we fell off really hard, like, so be it. I don't think that's going to happen. At least I hope it's not going to happen. But, 5 years' time, who fucking knows where we'll be? I guess, like, the confidence in me is, like, we're going to be fucking killing it still, you know? But the realist in me is, like, who knows?
Yeah.
And I'm down for whatever. I'm just along for the ride, you know?